Michelle Hayden for the state.
For the defense?
Robert Mauer for defendant, Your Honor.
All right, are you Zachary Warren?
I am, Your Honor.
All right, you entered a plea in this case. I think someone else did the plea. So you entered a plea on April 19th to the offense of indecency with a child by contact. According to the plea bargaining agreement, punishments to be assessed at a cap of 12 years. The state is opposed to your applications. Have both parties had a chance to review the PSI report? State?
We have, Your Honor.
Defense?
We have, Your Honor.
Any objections? State?
No, Your Honor.
Defense?
No.
State, do you have any witnesses?
We have one brief witness. Marina is getting her.
All right. All right, could you raise your right hand for me, please? You solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, if you could lower your hand, state your name and spell it for the record, please.
Charissa Borlace, Charissa.
Excuse me, no children in the courtroom. Are those your witnesses?
No, Your Honor.
All right, who's bringing babies to the courtroom? There's something called COVID, and this courthouse is germy. No matter how we try to clean it, toddlers and infants most likely should not be brought to the courthouse. Sorry about that.
That's okay.
All right, state, you may proceed.
Wait, can she?
Okay, spell it first name again. Charissa, Charissa. Borlace, Borlace.
All right, state.
Good morning, Charissa.
Good morning.
You understand that we're here for sentencing today.
Yes.
Can you tell the court who Allison Borlace is to you?
She is my stepdaughter.
And who was Zachary Warren to you?
He's my brother-in-law.
And prior to the incident in June 2017 and the outcry in January 2018, were Allison and Zachary close?
Yes.
Can you describe the relationship?
They got along great. I mean, she loved her uncle so much.
And did you trust Zachary? And how did you find out that Zachary had molested Allison?
She came to me and just started talking about it. She was scared to talk about it. It was the first of the year of 2018. Sorry, I'm a little troubled. And she just told me everything that happened.
And how was Allison when she told you this?
She was scared. She was worried that she would be in trouble. She didn't really understand that she didn't do anything wrong.
And how old was she at the time?
Whenever it happened, she was 4.
And how was it for you and your family, your husband, finding out something like this had happened?
It was a very scary situation. I mean, it's all family together, and that's your daughter that's in here telling you what had happened. It breaks your heart.
How has this affected your family?
Definitely made it difficult. I mean, think about family gatherings and everything. It's kind of split. It's hard for everyone to get together, and it's it's hard. It's hard for our daughter. It's very hard for her because it feels like she's not fully supported in every way by all family because she's young. She doesn't understand how to see that it's both sides of the family.
How has this affected her?
Very badly. She has gone through many therapy sessions. She talks to me, probably brings up something about the incident at least once a week in some form of fashion.
How has this affected you and your husband?
It's just mostly knowing how to support our daughter. I mean, and with it being such close family together, and because of it being his family, we have to figure out how to support our daughter and It's victim.
Is this something that continues to affect your family?
Oh, yes.
In what ways?
I mean, mostly with Allison. She still doesn't know how to handle everything, especially with all of the reschedules with court and everything. She's been having to be ready for any change made within this case. She's been waiting for some sort of answer, and like I said, she constantly brings up the case, or wondering what's going on or when's it going to be over.
Do you feel safe with the idea of Zachary being around children, other children?
Mhm.
Do you want Zachary held accountable? I'll pass the witness.
No questions.
All right, thank you for coming in. All right, State, do you have any other witnesses?
No, Your Honor.
Defense?
Judge, I'd like to call Christine Miller, please.
Would you raise your right hand for me, please? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
All right, you can lower your hand if you can state your name for the record, please.
Christine Miller, CHRISTINE, MILLE.
Defense?
Ms. Miller, can you tell the judge what kind of work you do?
I'm a licensed professional counselor with the state of Texas, in Bernie, Texas.
Okay, and tell the judge what kind of counseling services you ordinarily perform, or what you're licensed to perform.
So I use a couple of techniques for people to help them. Counseling is a way of confiding in someone, and the techniques that I use are cognitive behavioral therapy, which is change your mind, changes your body, and vice versa. I also use something called EMDR, which changes the mental pathways in your brain. And that helps people who have gone through a really hard time in the past or with post-traumatic stress. And that helps them not experience those triggers, post-traumatic stress symptoms. And it's highly effective. It's the #1 most researched method in counseling. So I've had a lot of success with that. I have been using it since 2012, where I've been trained.
So let me try to break this down into just a couple of questions. So how long have you been licensed as a counselor, you said?
Since 2012, fully licensed, without being an intern since 2016.
In that time, have you worked with other people who have come to you for counseling regarding sex offenses or family violence offenses?
Family violence, yes, not specifically sex offenses.
Okay, so can you tell the court how you met Zach, and then about the type of treatment and services you provided to Zach?
He was referred to me by a previous client, and I have seen him 4 times recently, and it is my opinion that he has been honest with me, forthcoming, explained the situation. I was able to use the techniques that I have described to you on at least 2 of the 4 occasions. And I felt his sincerity and honesty with me and openness.
So when you talk about the treatment you provided, does that explore his past history? Does that talk about things that trigger him? Does the work you do, is that supposed to work on him being able to be a better person moving forward?
Yes. So it takes those memories, those childhood memories, and we change the mental result It's, for example, you change the ending to a story. You might read a story, you change the ending. You can do that in your brain. It's fascinating. And they're exploring all kinds of neural pathways in the brain nowadays. And so keeping up with that, it actually changes your behavior. So for post-traumatic stress, if you're being triggered and you act out, post-traumatic stress, it feels like the past situation is actually happening now, and it changes that. You start thinking about it less and less and less, and it becomes part of the history. And then already we used it, and the next time he said he confronted a person, and it was very helpful to him from his past, and he was able to focus not on the past, but on how he's going to behave in the future.
So moving forward, if the judge gives Zach probation, I guess, will you continue to work with Zach
Yes,
in counseling
yes,
and work with these different techniques that you use in order to help him deal with the issues he dealt with when he was
yes.
younger?
He has asked to be continued, and I would gladly pursue that.
Okay,
with
now,
him.
you're not, you and I talked about this, you're not licensed to perform any sort of risk assessment.
No.
That's just a different specified type of license that you didn't see, right?
Not that.
Okay.
Suicidal risk assessment, I can.
Okay.
And he has not exhibited any of those different symptoms. So, but actual sex problems, I've never, that's a whole different thing that I'm not certified to do.
But so will the treatment that you're providing him, will that help him, do you think, in all of his life moving forward? And not just the issues, the sex offender issues and things like that, but the life issues moving forward?
Absolutely. It helps us with those triggers. It helps addictions of any sort. It helps behavior issues. It's really amazing technique and treatment. So, but it does require a certain number of sessions to be able to come, so that if probation is judged, then he would, I feel like he could be required to attend counseling with those treatments in mind.
Okay. Judge, I pass the witness.
Say,
Just a couple questions.
Yes.
You said that Zach is the only sex offender you've ever worked with, right? And you're not certified to treat sex offenders?
No.
And you said you provided behavioral treatment to him only twice, is that correct?
No, well, 2 out of the 4 sessions. Counseling is also in speaking what has happened to you. It has some sort of effect on you, so that it eases pain and help.
No other questions?
I'm nothing further.
all right, thank you. Defense, call your next witness.
Laura Lee Warren.